So my name's Ian Sheils and I'm a user experience designer working on Valkyrie. Valkyrie is a space dogfighting sim. It's set in the EVE universe, and so it looks and in a lot of ways feels like it's in the same universe, though it's not actually physically connected to the Tranquility server on which our EVE Online players play. What we're really focused on is making a really compelling experience using virtual reality. For EVR, as it was previously called before it evolved into Valkyrie, it's always been for us about VR and what we could do with our experience to make virtual reality really work and really enrich the experience. A couple of our developers who were at the time working on EVE Online were day one backers of the Kickstarter project from Oculus, and so with those original kits they were able to experiment and produce just a couple of basic demos, and from there we've developed, it's just really snowballed to the point where we're now a full title co-published by Oculus. One of the real core principles of the Valkyrie team is that we believe that VR is not some sort of tacked on experience, but some sort of mode, but in fact that if you create a game using VR, it will be right. If you really focus on the virtual reality, you won't have to compromise, you won't have to use any half measures in creating your features. It will be done especially for VR. I mean, Oculus have always understood from the outset that what they were producing were developer kits, because a really good consumer version has been refined through development experience. For us to create a real full game, it takes time. There's always a time, a sort of minimum time in which a big studio can produce a big game, and so as they've iterated on the Rift and they've improved it, we've received those kits because we need that to be able to give the best experience. We were able to work with Oculus on the first demo of positional tracking, which the Crystal Cove prototype used at CES, and so what that enabled was the ability to not just have head tracking and look around the game world, but to actually move in three dimensions, to be able to lean over and see the cockpit instrumentation and read things that you couldn't previously read. That's the kind of empowerment that you can get from the evolving virtual reality hardware, and we're also really glad that they didn't just stop and ship the first kit, but they're got a real commitment to quality and to make sure that the consumer version, when it releases, is really holistically rounded and features all of the features that are going to work for developers in order to provide really compelling content. Our focus is on creating Valkyrie to be, the best game it can be on the Rift. As far as like logistics, they have great investment. They've already proven with shipping over 50,000 DK1s that they can deliver and to deliver the kits to players, and of course I believe that whenever we're talking about a consumer version, those processes will have been refined. Because we're saying that we're a virtual reality only game, obviously we're confident in their ability to deliver something really special. We love space sims. We think it's really interesting. I would say that there are other space sims out there that have Oculus Rift support that are much maybe more impressive, but we definitely support everybody who's doing what we're doing, because like space sims are awesome, dogfighting is awesome, competition is healthy, and we really like that other people also believe what we believe, that it's worth doing virtual reality.